Hi guys, welcome to Dragon's Cave, and today I'm going to attempt to make some shakers. Now it's very cold in my garage, and also I don't have an awful lot of time, so I'm going to do this with UV resin and just cross my fingers that I have enough. I do have more on order, but as usual, Christmas is coming, so it's kind of things are running a little behind on the delivery front. So I'm going to mix in a bit of this sparkle simply because I love it. Far too much, but it doesn't matter because I want it to be fairly opaque anyway. And I thought I would use some of this, Starry Sky purple, just to see how that comes out. I haven't used this one before, though I did actually remember to open it before I started filming, which is a novelty for me, really. Oh, fluff on my fingers. Okay, so let's give this a little mix. That should be fine, I think, in terms of opacity anyway. Don't know how much this mold holds, but they are very small. Never made a shaker before, and I thought, well, give it a go, hey? So we'll start off around the edges. And that actually isn't too far off in terms of the quantity that I need for this one. Put that over there. Put myself. Oh, grief. I have so much stuff spread over my desk, I can't see what I'm doing. So I've got a little micro brush, to just pull the end off it, just to go around the edges here. Make sure there's no bubbles trapped. Okay. So obviously I haven't made up enough to do both, but I will do that one as well off camera. Just going to give this a quick zap. And then I'm going to, I have a Let's Resin double-sided UV light, but I find it's very powerful, and it does occasionally make the UV, or this particular UV resin, shrinks because of the speed which is curing. At least I think that's the problem, because when I use a less powerful light, it doesn't tend to shrink quite so much. So I'm going to start curing it with this, and when it's getting there, I'll pop it under the UV light to finish it off. So you don't want to just sit there and watch this happening. I will get this one finished, and I'll pour another one, and I will be back when we're ready for the next part. See you in a sec. Hey guys, these are cured now, and because I'm a bit dopey, I actually demolded the star before turning the camera on. So let's get the cat out. The star was fully set, so theoretically the cat should be, since they were done more or less together. Okay, that's a little bit sticky on the corner, and there's a tiny little air bubble. So I'm going to pop this back under the light, and then I've got this, it's not acetate, but it kind of is. It's a laminating sheet that I've actually laminated because I didn't have any acetate itself. What I will do, because I've already done the star badly, but I will pop that on here trim around it so that this is the right shape. And I will be back with you when we're ready for the next part. See you in a sec. Okay, we're back. So decisions. So I'm going to put some of these little snowflakes. These are like mixed glitters that I got from Timu. Easier if I used the tweezers for that, wouldn't it? But never mind. And this is a pretty little mix of colours, shapes. Sure, I get some of the green in there as well. Yay. Them in there too. Don't really know how much I should be putting in here, but I don't want to overdo it. And I don't want to underdo it either, so. Let me think, a couple more snowflakes in this one. I'm going to put some plain glitter in as well. I say plain, there's nothing plain about glitter, is there, really? Oops, dropped it. Never mind. What am I going to do? I'm going to use silver in one, little fine one. Let's see, it's probably too much. I'm a bit heavy-handed. I'm clumsy at the best of times, but it's cold today, so I'm even worse than usual. A little bit of this gold in that. I think that's enough. Okay, now for what is for me the tricky bit, which is to get these on here. Now, I did a pretty bad job of cutting them. And I do need to make sure that I leave, there's a little dip here, I hope you can see that, which is basically where you put the oil in, or whatever it is you're going to use. I'm actually using baby oil for these. After the disaster of the snow globe, I went out and bought some more. Just hoping there's not too much light coming through this window. Don't want this. I'm using UV, sorry, I should have said that. And the plastic that I've cut to go on there is really badly cut. So what I will do is I'll dome it completely afterwards. So hopefully you won't see how awful this is. So just need to move this very carefully. Make sure it's stuck on all the edges. I really hope you can see what I'm doing because I can't. So I will cure that under the UV. I'll do the other one as well, and I will be back in just a second to show you how it goes. See you in a sec, bye. Right, we're ready for the sort of nearly final stage. Hopefully this needle point will go inside. Is it in? Yes, it is. I just decanted some baby oil into this little bottle. Probably going to need more for the other one. Done a really bad job of sticking the plastic cover on, but it's my first time. I know I need to leave some space in there for the air to move. Whoops. Okay, gone way overboard there, obviously. Need to get that as clean and dry as possible, otherwise it's not going to seal, is it? I think I'm going to leave it at that so that I've got some airspace in there. And let's get my UV, because I'm not very organized, obviously, as usual. Put it over there. And to drip a little bit of UV onto this piece of plastic. Make sure I put the lid on that. And try and seal up this hole. I don't think that's enough, is it? It doesn't look like it. Hopefully that'll be enough. Get my little torch. Right there's one there. Move that away from that bit of UV in case I need more. I probably will. Oh, it seems to have gone in quite well. Let's see if that's leaking, shall we? No, it's sealed. Yay. So I'll get the other one done as well, and I'll pop a top coat on to make sure that neither of them are leaking. It's kind of nice. It's not, probably could have done with some more oil, so I'll put a little extra in the other one. I'll get them top coated and I will get you some photos at the end. And hope you enjoyed that. See you for the next one. Bye.